One of my friends texted me yesterday and she said, I just want you to know that I love your reels and you are radiating confidence. I'll tell you when I wasn't radiating confidence. I was not radiating confidence in 2009 when I lived here, 2008, 2009, when I lived here in Segovia. I didn't know which way was up. I didn't know how to make friends. I didn't know how to put myself out there as one of the only foreigners who actually lived in Segovia at the time. I felt like everybody knew who I was because I had 350 students at the official language school here. And so they all recognized me on the street. So I kind of felt like a fish out of water because I just didn't know anyone. I didn't have friends. And I didn't know what to do about it. I've had people ask me recently, like, oh man, it seems like you have so many friends. How do you do it? It's true. I have more friends than I know what to do with, honestly, but it's from me just having the guts to ask people to hang out. Friendship comes from repeated interactions with the same people. If you have that chispa, as they say in Spanish, or that like spark with somebody, ask them for their number. Ask them to grab a coffee. Say, hey, it was really great talking to you. Would love to hang out more. It's not as easy to make friends after college, in my opinion, because you're not in close proximity to these people. So, okay, so it's not as easy. So then what do we have to do? Make more of an effort. It's not impossible to make friends. It's just not as easy. So what, are you going to just not have friends because it's harder? No, you just have to learn to put yourself out there. Ask for to hang out with people again, and you know what they're going to say 99% of the time. Even if they don't actually want to, they're going to say yes, because if you put them on the spot and ask for their number, they're probably going to give it to you. So I don't know. That's my advice for making friends, is just be the one to make the plan. Don't wait for somebody else to ask you, because they're probably thinking the same thing, but they're not going to do it either because people don't have that kind of confidence necessary in order to just take that one step. But once you take that step, that's the hardest step to take. So after that step is over, then that's when the fun begins and you can start doing things with that person. If it's not meant to work out for a long term, then it won't. So you don't even have to worry about it. It'll just fizzle out. So why not just try? Why not to try to have some more people in your life? I actually made it a New Year's resolution to make more friends in 2023. I made so many friends that year. Oh my gosh, like I can't even tell you. They were just coming out of the woodworks because I had the intention of making friends, and I didn't want to just stick with the ones that I had, because honestly, many of them had moved away. And with living in a transient city, you'll have that sometimes. So I had to like visualize new friendships coming into my life. And now at the age of 39, the people that I would choose to be friends with are probably very different from the people that I would have chosen back when I lived here when I was 22. You know how our phones do a software update? We also need to do a friendship update. Delete people from our phones that we're not talking to anymore. Add new people to our phones that we would like to start talking to. And to just not be afraid of opening ourselves up to new friendships.